everyone, and welcome to this one of my favorite one shots that I've run to date. Lots of action. If you get the general aesthetic around, you might pick up what I'm essentially referring to. It's a big old Final Fantasy VII rip-off over here. Let's be honest. Before we go around and say hello to everyone, please check out the opening messages, including all the places you can find us, support us, come and talk to us and interact with us and our community, including Discord, Twitter, YouTube, Patreon, merch, all them good things. Also check out our sponsors. Bird in the Storm Publishing and Mage Hand Press, both of whom we're very grateful to because they make this all possible. Also, retweet the tweet, let all your friends know where you are and what you're viewing. This is going to be a fun one, you know. What am I saying before for? Hi, I'm not flustered, you're flustered. Let's go round and say hello to everyone. We'll go anti-clockwise around the screen and start with Anikster. Oh, hi, Anik.
Hello, my name is Anik. I am at Anikster on Twitter. Currently not running anything online, but I will be starting again. 2nd of October, I will be running a Call of Cthulhu game on Welcome to the Party stream.
Hey.
Yeah, horror in 1920s England.
I love it. I love it. Do you want to tell us anything about your characters today? Or do you want to wait for me to do the intro spiel?
I'll wait for the intro spiel.
Cool. So next around the screen, we have Holly at Sageophilia.
Well, hi, I'm Holly. You can find me at Sageophilia here on Tuesday nights and on the Twitter place. And I'll also wait to introduce my character until we're real live, not being real live us's.
Fantastic. Next around, we have Shakespeare.
Oh, hi! I am Shakes, also known as Shakespeare. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at that handle. I'm in various games, which you can find on my Twitter. I'm going to wait to introduce my character as well, since we're all doing it.
Of course. Last but most certainly not least, Lana Lee's Ver.
Well,
Sorry.
at least you tried. It's Lanalis for... It's Dutch. It's unpronounceable for anyone but the Dutch, but, well, it's on the screen so you can find me. I will be playing in that Call of Cthulhu one-shot. I will be a Dutch noblewoman. And,
It is not a one-shot. We have 8 whole weeks.
I'm sorry, 8-shot. I know. Yeah, I have a dog there, so it's going to be fun. And I shall wait here to enter with my shiny... I think this gives it away, maybe, a bit.
Yeah. Well, we enter a universe where magic existed in harmony with nature, and everyone was happy for many years until a corporation known as Sustainability Corporation figured out a way to take the magic and harness it using machines to make it run everyday appliances, to make it easier to use for all the masses. Unfortunately, the side effects of this were mass pollution, magical discharges, giant monsters that terrified villagers, and general bad stuff. Each of our players today has been recruited by an eco-terrorist group known as Tornado to essentially stick it back to Sustainability Corp. They're going to... The mission is to get into reactor number 8, plant an EMP, and wipe out the city's power, or at least an 1/8 of the city's power, for a good 24 hours, and really, you know, stick it back to Sustainability Corp. We begin our one-shot in the only place that a good one-shot can begin. We see a train on the tracks, pulling into a station.
It's a very massive Call of Cthulhu flashbacks. Can't do this again.
The train pulls in. There are 2 guards on the platform. Each of you may describe how you get from the train to the platform.
Does the train stop?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. The train
jumping
like
off of a moving
pulls in.
train.
It like pulls in. There's a
it's an
whoosh of
extra
steam as it
fact.
stops. Oh yeah.
Because I think I might just wait until, like, as the train slows down, but before it stops, I think you see someone with flying blue-green hair barrel out of an open window, combat roll on the platform, throw her hair back, dust herself off, and just sort of look around. Gross. Very gross. Yeah. Gross.
I would like to very, very dramatically open the doors and say, no autographs today. I have somewhere to be, and watch the blue-haired person roll about and just adjust my shiny dress and be like, well, that's also a way to do it. Good, nice day for it. Are you okay? No?
What? Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very flamboyant. Very nice. Are you okay?
The two guards are like looking towards you. They've started running towards you as the next person alights the train. Alight, that's the word I was looking for.
As the train like pulls up, it's very obvious one of the windows is slightly full of someone, because a rather crocodilian-looking lizard folk has their face pressed up against the window, but because their chin is so long, it's literally just kind of like. And as the train pulls to a stop and the door kind of opens, they kind of go face first, then the body, then kind of like slither out and just kind of flump on the floor like, yeah, that was fun, yeah. Kind of climb up, looking rather like the crocodile animation from Fantasia, kind of crouching, like whipping this rather long snout around.
I love
all
it
right
already.
angles.
Does no one know how to use a door anymore?
And lastly, Holly. Muted.
Slightly behind Alana, the very flamboyant exit that was, creeps out someone who looks pretty non-noticeable. Kind of average height, average build, average clothes, average hair, shatter kai. And if you look closely, you can see like gray tattoos that almost match the skin tone all up and down the arms, but very unobtrusively exits strategically behind the person getting the most attention.
I see that, but I let you leave.
All of you will know that you're not supposed to be on this train station. It's a private train station for Sustainability Corp only, so you will not be surprised to see the soldiers running towards you with guns open, and they look like they mean business. They aim guns at you and shout, "Freeze!"
Oh no, darlings! I was hired to come and you can enjoy my performance. Didn't you get the memo?
Yeah, memo.
You didn't get the memo. Go ahead, girl.
I sent them the memo.
Yeah, memo.
Now what she's saying.
My stage hands.
Hi.
Yes. Alana Turnberry, you know me.
I think we're gonna need a persuasion roll. Or deception roll, whichever is the better. They're essentially the same thing, I think. Same skill. I don't know why those two are split up.
I have expertise in deception, so I'll keep it at that.
Of course.
Ooh, that will be a dirty 20.
On a dirty 20, they sort of stop and lower their weapons, and they sort of like confer with each other and begin to walk towards you. As 3 other people alight from the train behind them. One of them has a gun on his arm and guns all the soldiers down. That's great! We're gonna get in easy. Come on, follow me! As he runs into this facility.
Yeah, we follow.
Let's go.
Sure. You will notice as I'm walking along, my hair continuously does the little mermaid thing, like it's still up and floating. But yeah, I'll just sort of. I try not to touch anything because everything's really gross.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll follow.
Following briskly, but also looking as natural as possible.
I'm like scurrying on my belly.
I glide.
It's glorious, utterly glorious. There are a short set of streets here, dark cobbled streets that you can that lead towards this main reactor. You will know this is a private estate where only employees are housed. How do we proceed?
Well, at least I'll put on my travel cloak over my sequins.
Dimming your shine.
For now.
I get slightly closer to the floor.
Can I go kind of like building to building stealthily?
Of course, yeah.
Ducking through the shadows kind of instead of walking down the main of the...
Yeah. Roll me a stealth. There we go.
Well, that seems like a good idea. Shall we just follow him then? Yes? Okay.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll be sneaky.
Yeah, let's try and be stealthy.
Totally my thing, sneaking.
Sure. Yeah, try stealth.
Try stealth. Big 5.
Big
Ooh.
9!
7.
Jeshu, you are a ghost in the shadows as you move from building to building. Nary a sound nor a sight to be seen. Unfortunately, the lizard person and theatre goers behind you are making a bit of a dim.
Theater goers, we are the show.
And a soldier nearby spots the three of you and walks over and says, you don't look like residents.
No, of course we're not. We're the entertainment.
Memo.
Entertainment for what?
Well, you've been all working so hard that, the guy who pays you all, he hired me. You know who I am. Would you like an autograph?
Is it just one card?
Roll, it is just the one guard, yeah. Roll me a performance.
15?
Oh, hell yeah. He as your voice he recognizes. What are you famous for, Alana?
Oh, theater, spoken word, I'm like a Kim Kardashian type. I'm just famous for being.
Oh,
I exist.
Influencer.
Not famous for your voice then.
Well, I use it.
Oh, you're oh, evening, Miss Turnberry. What are you doing around here?
Well, I just said I was hired to entertain.
But still, they shouldn't have had you come through these grubby streets. You'll be wanting to be up at
I
the
know.
HQ, won't you? Up to the HQ building? I can take you there.
Oh, that would be lovely, but I was just taking my evening stroll. You know how I keep my complexion.
All right. I'll attach as your guard then.
I just on my belly sneak around behind the guard.
Roll me a stealth.
Okay.
You actually say
Well-
while you're behind.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
I will cover it with my laugh. Okay, well, just tell me all about your little station here. Where is everything? What are you proud of?
So with that, we'll call that the help action. You may roll with advantage, Nip. Give us another dice roll. Eventually, one of these has got to come up higher than 10. And
23.
boom.
I'm a ghost.
Okay, so as he starts going, oh well, my house is that one over there. Nip, you can get expertly behind this creature.
And I'm just rising up behind him, holding the great club like a baseball bat. It's
From the
Gotta look at-
shadows, have the bow pointed.
How interesting. And you shine your own boots?
I'm just gonna take a slight step back from the guard. Just
taking that as
Little bit.
permission. I am
Yep.
just gonna whack him in the head.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And you also okay?
14.
A 14 will hit.
For 5 bludgeoning damage. Is my great club.
Is he unconscious? Is he going? "Ah!" What's the deal? Do we have to hit him again?
I will cast sleep.
Oh, in fact, I lied. A 14 does not hit after all.
Oh no!
It just sort of like hits him, and he turns around like, "Hey, what's going on?" And
I
you
still
cast
will
sleep.
cast sleep.
I saw a fly. I saw a fly. There was
Please.
a fly.
We'll see what happens with the sleep first. Please roll your damage for sleep.
12, 50, 20, and 24. Hit
20,
point.
24. Okay, so the guardsman immediately falls asleep. Do any of you have 13 HP or less? Excellent. Then the sleep spell does nothing else.
Okay. Could someone kill him now, please? Just like slit the throat or something. I'll just not
Yep.
on my dress.
Come
Okay.
out.
Stepping back before you do this. Can we do it like in an alleyway so the blood doesn't stain the ground any more than it
Oh,
already
that's
did?
so smart.
Yeah.
They should be reminded of what they're doing to the earth.
Yeah, but not right now.
When
later.
they find him, they'll be reminded. You have to like.
You have to hide food. Other people.
Yeah,
will.
and it's like when you spill red wine, you put white on it to make the stain go away.
I just always wear black.
I have people for that.
Huh.
I
So
don't wash things.
That's
that
a
would
choice.
explain the smell.
Nip, are you hungry?
Kinda. It's still not like chewy. Is there like a puddle I can like dip him in?
It's
Make
blood.
him squishy. I'm just gonna start gnawing on it.
Maybe this will
Must be going somewhere.
just
Like-
okay. Nip.
Like, doesn't Alana have to go perform? Why are we waiting here? What's with the bunny ears? There's no bunnies.
Okay, we're not
Honey.
actually performing, honey. We're not actually performing.
No, you're performing. I never perform.
Oh, honey. We're going to the reactor with
Yeah.
the thingy.
That's what
I'm
you
just-
said for the.
Yeah, but I'm just telling them I'm performing so they won't kill us.
That is super confusion.
I know, I'm performing. Just let's at the reactor.
Great. Shouldn't we
Yeah.
be going there? Don't you,
Yes.
like
Yes.
light check and stuff.
Yeah. Let's.
Over near a brightly lit doorway towards the end of a street, you can see this man with a gun arm, tank top, covered in tattoos, big muscly guy. No one's ever gonna mistake him for a stagehand. Is standing with 3 people who are now wearing soldier uniforms.
I'm still just like,
Nip, come on. Our friends are over there. Yes,
Yeah.
come.
can I bring it? This snack, you know.
Just the fingers. They can
Oh.
fit in your pocket. It's good.
Okay. Just like, and put them in my pocket.
Very good.
I'm so glad you never let anything go to waste.
Uh-huh.
Important.
Good food.
As you get closer, you can see the girl you know as Jessie is kneeling down by the door, like tinkering with the lock.
Like
and-
listening at the door, listening at the lock.
well, mostly just tinkering. She's got like a
Yeah.
device that she's like makes lots of sounds. And he turns to you and he says, "Okay, good. So as soon as we're in, there's one more security door. Then we get into the reactor proper. We need to go down some stories. I'm not really sure. The elevator should be able to get us most of the way, but we're gonna need to do some climbing to get to the actual reactor to put it in the best place to wipe everything out."
Mhm.
Okay. So
You're
we're
coming
getting
too, right?
Flop back onto my belly and just like over to the door.
And
Are
what?
we getting paid for this?
You'll get your damn money, Tanifa. All right.
Tanifa.
Checking.
Tanifa.
I am probably getting paid in like chickens or something.
We're restoring the natural balance, killing the electricity. That was your spiel, right?
Yeah.
Good point.
You see, Sustainability Corp, they've been taking too many advantages with the magic, letting it wash all over the countryside. This used to be nice. This whole place used to be fields and green.
Really? It doesn't look like it at all.
Exactly.
Jessie, how you doing, dear? Is it working?
Bing! We're through. And the door opens.
Yeah. Bing, bing, bing.
You're just the cutest.
Can I try to steal the? Is she coming with us?
Yeah. She
Okay.
like, as the door opens, the three soldiers rush in. She stands looking, turning towards you all as one of the larger male figures, not in shape, goes to the next door and is fiddling with this lock.
Thank God we have some competent people with us. That was out of character.
I could probably help with that if you need it. The lock picking.
Oh, yeah, if you like. It's one of those manual ones. I can't quite get the... You have to lift and then snap and then lift and then snap and then
Oh,
Please.
and I can see that you're very good at this. This is an inspiration.
Can I just sort of
Yes.
pet Yeshu? I'm sorry, I didn't really meet you yet. Yeshu?
Just you.
Yeah, I
That's
believe in you too. And that's a guidance.
What do you roll for lock picking?
Do you have thieves tools in your character sheet?
Yeah, but I had to put it in manually, so it doesn't have like a roll associated with it.
Isn't
Wasn't
it
sure
Dex
which-
and
is it just
proficiency?
Dex?
It's
Yeah,
Dex plus proficiency if you're proficient with Thieves'
Okay.
Tools.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't
There's-
have Shatter Kai, I think. Okay, and
And
I will
then-
go ahead and
Add
How much-
guidance, add Bardic Inspiration.
If you want to use it, you can use it for 10 minutes. But you're so competent.
is it a D4 for guidance?
Yeah, guidance is a default.
Okay.
And a D6 for Bardic Inspiration.
So that is a 17 total.
With a 17, the door slides up. Sorry, there's a mosquito in here. You feel the click, and the door just swings open, and
Yay!
the guy sort of left
Grr.
scratching his head. So like, I guess he did it.
Takes yours. Kind of pat on the back, very solid.
Right. Now, Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse, you guys stay up here. We're gonna go down, and sort out the reactor. You guys sort out our escape route. And they sort of salute and run off. And this person who you know as Garrett steps into the elevator.
And elevator was working? This was all good, yes?
Oh yeah, it's working.
Fine with me.
We're getting in the box. We're going in
Yeah,
the
Nip, come on.
box. Okay.
Eat your fingers.
I was gonna say, this is a good time to eat a finger. The box moves for us.
Oh, it's a bit
Uh-huh.
crowded. Nip, that's my shoe. Thank you.
Nice shoe. Tastes good.
I don't know.
Real crocodile leather.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Oof. As the elevator descends, Garrett takes the opportunity to monologue some more about the government, about how bad they are and how much they've messed up the countryside. Would anyone have any input to this as he talks about Sustainability Corp and how they've not making the future very bright for his little kid? And
Magic
Oh,
Tastes good.
what's her name, your kid?
Oh, do we have to talk about the children?
her little name's Jolene.
Jolene.
Oh, it's a
Jolene.
sad story because they all end up orphans and then
No. We're saving her dad. Come on. Yeah. Sustainability Corp, they don't pay well. I did some jobs for them and it takes them like months to pay. So, they need to go down.
aren't they just bad in
Months.
general?
Meat
Mhm.
would go bad. No.
Yeah.
What exactly is this reactor made out of?
Oh, I don't know, magic or something.
Well, because you kept talking about how it had like all the grass and everything, and I'm wondering if we explode it, doesn't that hurt the land the grass is supposed to be growing on? Is that how that works?
We're not going to explode it. This is just a ever real magical pulse device. It's going to wipe out all the magic within the vicinity and just shut it down for a few hours.
Point of order.
What about my magic?
How about my magic?
Oh, don't worry. It only affects constructs like those Sustainability Corp have developed over the years.
That's good, because I would like to stay magical.
You are a magical girl.
How do you know if you're a construct?
You're not, darling. You're not a construct. You're a person.
Yay.
Just not
Barely.
on a leg, like.
If constructs can move independently of their whoever made them, does that make them a person or a construct?
Well, it's not the moving, it's the thinking.
Knocks on everyone's legs.
Stop it.
That's how we discovered Garrett has a peg leg.
I like toe knock on your lizard leg back.
Not hello.
Nope.
So, is this your first undercover mission, Garrett?
Well, it's the first reactor will be exploding. We've done some field work out on the fields, but this is our first one in the city. I'm from one of the slums beneath the HQ.
You don't smell bad or anything.
We try
Pretty
and keep
sure
it
in
nice
this
down
elevator,
there.
you can only smell nip.
Yeah.
Old handbag.
As long as Nip just smells like lizard, I'm fine.
Yeah.
As the elevator doors open, you can see this mass of pipes and like girders and railings and scaffolds. This doesn't look like anyone built this place with health and safety in mind. You can see down a ways there is like a chimney thing near a large looks like it's pulsing machine that's like clearly generating electricity or magical power at least. And Garrett sort of points to it and says, that's what we need to get. We need to get down there. There's no direct path to it, though. You're going to need to take a series of structures, pipes, and other things to get down there.
Okay, well, just we can also just jump down there. I can make us like, wee.
Would it be
Splat.
just
We splat.
No splat.
No splat.
Gently down.
Yeah.
Any takers?
So the reactor is about 200 feet away horizontally and about 100 feet, 300 feet down.
Okay, well, the away we'll have to do, but the down I got covered. Just stay together. And then wait till I say jump.
Nip is now like leaning against your legs, like, yeah, together.
Okay, and how are we getting there?
Well,
How are
it's
we
a good
getting
question.
back up?
This is
But one problem at a time. If we just go down, then maybe the there comes from the down.
No, we have to go there to go down. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
Can we just climb there?
Well, we can try.
Sure. Start climbing across.
Can we see like a good path? Is there an obvious way to go? Can I see anything that's about to collapse?
It all looks like fairly well built. It just doesn't look like anyone. If you've ever let engineers go crazy on a building for a while, you'll know that it looks very, very efficient. Everything has a place and everything has things to do. Is it safe? No.
No.
Basically, we're
No.
climbing down a Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah. But then with more pipes and steam and exploding bits.
Hmm.
Yeah, Rube
Yeah.
Goldberg machine.
I will zip off the bottom of my dress. There are leggings underneath. Put dress in backpack and let's go.
I'm just gonna cast enhance ability on myself before we start doing this shit.
Smart.
Before
I'm
we
gonna eat a
ask-
finger.
At least I'm smarter than my character is.
You are, yeah.
I'm gonna backtrack a little bit and like in this hallway, not the direction we're going. Is there a place where I can see like have a shot towards a pipe that is on like a different level far away?
So what
to
you mean?
try to break something with like a very precise shot so that people go towards that place
Can't
and
you shoot?
stop paying attention to this place.
By all
It'd
means.
be all cool and repelling gun and make us use a rope to swing her.
There doesn't seem to
Like
be any
Batman.
guards in here at the minute. You can't see anyone. I mean, what would they walk around? There's no walkways or anything. I mean, it would seem this is very off limits to everyone. It's all like maintenance access, you know, like the
Back of the house.
yeah, bad rails that you can like climb and.
All right.
Thermal exhaust port.
Do we want to like tie each other together or something? Or
So that if one of us falls, we all go down together. That is so nice.
yeah, no,
We should fail as a group.
No, 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 no.
no, no. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Question for the DM: are you making us climb on acrobatics or on athletics? Because it matters which ability I enhance.
You may have your choice.
That is immensely kind of you. I will take Cat's Grace. Especially because it also deals with falling damage.
Perfect.
And I'm pretty sure I can do more than one person.
Which one of you do you like most?
That is a very dangerous question. I think it's more for who needs it the most.
I mean, Captain Gunarm probably has good athletics, but I don't know how useful that is in climbing down pipework.
That should be pretty good. I'm a little worried about maybe the person who's put her glittery dress away, and who we need to get down at the other side.
Yeah.
I have other talents.
I'm just gonna go. Yes, you do. And you have enhanced ability. You get Cat's Grace. So you have advantage on dexterity checks.
Ooh.
And if you fall less than 20 feet, you don't take damage. Don't fall more than 20 feet, then you're still fine.
Well, I can handle that myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but we need you to do it the other side. Don't do it here.
Yeah, fair.
It's gonna be fine.
If any
That's
of
a
you
clever
look down to see the distance you can fall, you can see maybe about 2,000 feet below this structure, there's a big pool of like green liquid.
See, you said
Ah.
Final Fantasy, but I'm getting Star Wars.
Yeah.
Looks like home.
No, Nip, no, stay here.
Like Nip is like going up to the
No.
side, like assuming diving position. They goes,
No, no.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
no. I
Fine.
think Eshu and I were gonna start climbing across.
Yeshu, don't forget, I still think you're great because you still have your bardic inspiration.
She used it.
I did.
You use it.
He used it
Okay.
on the door.
Oh, he used it. I'm sorry. Then again, Yeshu, you're going in front, right?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. I'm so inspired by you. You're just so strong and handsome, and you have another D6 to use.
Thanks.
I'm gonna take
I'm
a
going
little.
back. Many soft things to fall on if I fall. Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
go in front of Nip. Don't nip me.
I'm just gonna go and stretch, limber up, have a little moment with a piece of coral, give myself guidance. I'm gonna fall off my bed. I'm gonna start crying. Come on.
She
Jeshu,
just sort of strides.
Yeah, you can. What do you? So you have a choice. You can either go down a scaffold, you can go down a girder, or you can start climbing down a pipe.
Let's do girder.
For
Girder
the English as a second language crowd, girder.
The big
Reinforced
eye-looking
steel
thing,
joist.
right?
Yeah, rolled steel joint.
Yep, got it.
I don't, but it's fine.
So Jeshu starts leading the way. It's sort of like a 45-degree, and you can you get this girder goes 50 feet closer on a diagonal to your thing. You know what? I'm going to change the math slightly, so it's 300 feet away and 400 feet down, because then it's a 3-4-5 triangle. You're 1/10 of the way there.
Yay!
Yeah, and there was much rejoicing.
Well, Jeshu is. The rest of you just sort of see Jeshu just.
Good.
Yeah,
Oh, those! I have
Yeah.
one of those in my house. Okay.
probably more than one. I'd like to follow
Exposed.
Jeshu.
By all means, please roll me acrobatics. Or
I
you
would-
said you chose acrobatics, right?
I did definitely choose acrobatics.
I will also follow Tanifa.
I will follow afterwards using athletics because I'm strong.
The cat's grace is very good because the one will not stand.
Yeah, neither will my 4 for
Dirty
sure.
20.
22.
I'm going down the scaffolding though.
I do yoga every day, so.
Dirty 30.
Okay, so with all of those rolls, you all can get down the girder. Nip, you got.
Yay!
What did you get? Sorry.
I got a dirty 20 and I'm
Yeah.
going down the scaffolding.
Oh, you're
I'm
going down.
doing
Yeah.
I'm going down the scaffolding because you know the chameleon grip? I'm going down like face first. Just like
That is awesome.
walking along.
How's Gareth doing?
Garrett, sort of like steps on the girder and follows the majority of you.
He's Chuck Norrising this. He has plot armor a mile thick. Onwards?
Yep.
I mean, Alana has to perform. We don't have a lot of time.
It's, never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. Memo.
Yes.
Yes.
Memo.
Memo! Yes.
Would you like all new rolls?
Sorry.
I said, would you like all new rolls?
I would like some more rolls, please. Yes.
Sorry. Sorry about that. I still totally believe in myself for more guidance, which is fortunately a cantrip.
7.
Oh, nice!
Fortunately for you, Nip, having gone down first on the scaffold, you now have a reasonably straight path to walk across to get close to where everyone else is. It is on a pipe, and that athletics roll, it does mean you're going to have to do it on all fours. It's not graceful, but you're not going to fall.
Oh, she was on all fours anyway.
11.
Oh no.
So at the end of the girder, you have the choice of a pipe, which sort of bends round in a slide, or a straight piece of just walkway that seems to have just been rammed here between the pipe and the girder. So
Jeshu
you-
would have gone the walkway route because he thinks he's a badass, but he also doesn't want to be stupid about it.
Yeah, same, but I rolled an 11, so I don't know if I'm dead yet.
Well, Alana, as you roll the 11, as you try to go along the walkway, you sort of slip, stumble onto the pipe, and go sliding. It sort of goes round and down, and you wind up 200 feet below the rest of the party, safe on a walkway, but very much separate.
Great.
I got
Where'd you go?
Right?
I have a 23. I'm 23. I'm trying to stick with the issue.
Yeah, well, you have managed to follow Jeshu along the walkway. It's about 100 feet long. So you can get to the end, and now you just have a pipe that you can sort of crawl in, and it's sort of like air vent style.
Jeshu?
Yep.
Weren't there more of us just now?
hello.
Everyone alive?
Yeah, but I'm down here. Hi.
Yeah. Pipe.
Oh,
Alright,
hey,
we're
Nip. Hi.
Just lifts a claw to wave back and winds up upside down.
So, Alana, from your new vantage point, you can see you have a fairly easy route now towards the reactor.
Oh.
But this pipe is not something that you can climb. It's too slippery. So you've got your way in, but this is not a way out.
I have to get to the reactor, yes?
You have to go to the reactor, yes.
Yeah. So that's not a problem right now.
Problem for later.
That's a future me
Future
problem.
Alana problem.
Yeah.
That's a great way to look at it, yeah.
Well, I'm getting some suicide bomber vibes.
Oh no, but I was hired for a job, and I will do the job, and yeah.
Like I have like things to do and like a pilgrimage to finish, so I would like to get out of this. I have to find the will of the planet, so yeah, exit.
Yeah. Okay, but guys, I'll just. How do it? Well,
Come on. And I'll like kind of like grab Tanifa's hand and pull them into the pipe after.
Yay, human contact! My hand is
then.
suspiciously wet.
it's gonna be a water slide.
I can make a lot of water.
Is it like a down vent or is it like an angled
Yeah.
vent?
So it goes down first, but it only drops maybe 10 feet. And it's small enough that you can brace yourself down. It's also not too slippery so that you can't climb it. At the bottom, there are two pipes, one of which goes straight and the other which goes up.
This is so complicated. I'm just gonna follow you.
Am I still just making my way across my pipe, just like
Like the good little lizard you are.
just tightrope walking while everyone's like, where do we go from here?
I'm gonna kind of like bang my rapier on the side of it, not to like bust it out, but to make a noise and possibly a dent. I'm gonna say, up or straight. Hoping someone on the outside can like see and.
Can I see it? Because I'm on the outside.
Make me a perception check.
Can I see it? Because I'm somewhere else.
Make me a perception check.
That's an
Oh,
18.
I got a 22.
So
I got an 18.
the pair of you can see exactly where Jeshu's noise has come from. You can see that if they head straight, it will come out to another piece of scaffold over there, which is sort of above the reactor, but there's no easy way down. If they go up, however, there is another pipe, which looks like it goes all the way down with a ladder on the side.
Up, 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 up.
Up!
Cool.
Contemplating my mortality, is there any way around I can go somewhere else, or am I just stuck and will just, yeah.
Well, you can see that there is a walkway that goes pretty much all the way to the reactor. So if you want to walk to the reactor, you can get there first and check it out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I'll do that. Try.
And you know what, with your passive of 20 as well, you see something glinting on the floor.
Well, can I look at the glinting thingy then?
Of course you can. You find 2 lesser health potions.
Woohoo!
Can I get to anyone from my pipe?
You can. You have more scaffolding, which takes you down lower than where Alana is. It's like 300 feet down. But then you have a girder, which leads up to the reactor. It will require another check, though.
I will go that way. 21!
21.
Drunk crocodile.
Drunkadile.
And so
I want
if,
to adopt Nip.
with you, and then so just those of you in the pipe, you go up, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
You come out, you see this pipe with, sure enough, like a maintenance ladder built on the side of this pipe that goes all the way down to the reactor.
Perfect. Down
You're
we
all
go.
there. Garrett behind you, sort of like coming down, shinning down the pipe with you. He says, "All right, we're here. So now we just need to set off this this here EMP and then make our way out. Easy."
Yeah.
Just next to the reactor, like, smash!
No. Am I there as well?
Everyone's there.
Okay. No, Nip. No smashing. We have like a thingamajiggy. Well, Gareth has a thing. You have the thingamajiggy.
We have
right,
a MacGuffin.
Gareth? Yes.
Can't they just fix it?
Can we just smash it?
Don't you have a bigger one that does like all the reactors?
I put my great club away and pick out my maul.
That's a great idea. If
Mikey
we
smash.
EMP one and Nip smashes the others, it takes much longer to fix it, right?
Well, we can MP it first and then smash it.
Would anyone
Okay.
like to make a wisdom or intelligence check about this choice?
I'll make a wisdom check. No, wait, I'll make an intelligence check.
Because it's more
Wait.
funny.
Because it's more funny.
Yeah.
I'll make a wisdom check just to.
I'll make a wisdom check too.
That's an 11 on my intelligence.
Oh, this is a
12 on
perfect.
wisdom.
This is
I
a
have a minus
perfect
one.
plan. This is a 7.
This all sounds fine.
I'm kind of like looking at everyone, kind of sensing the mood and going, oh.
Can't make it worse.
First
I
EMP,
mean-
then smash.
If
EMP
y'all
one, smash the rest.
want to do that, by all means.
Well, you're the one with the thing, right? You know how it works.
I'll set this up as well. Hopefully it'll stop some of the whatever leaks you cause or whatever.
Leaks?
Leak.
Eek.
Well, you
Bad
gotta
would leak?
vegetable.
smash up a reactor. You know, it's channeling the energy up from beneath the surface.
So, if it's channeling the magic, do we get free magic if we smash this?
Sounds plausible.
Magic smash?
I always have a little bit of day left over after my magic runs out. Just saying. Could do with a little, bonus. Yeah?
I mean, I'm not a scientist.
True.
Kind of peering at the reactor. Nip is gonna cast detect magic
Sure thing.
because that's part of the.
Oh
funky
yeah, spellcasting
Arcana thing
crocodile.
I can do. Hold on. But yeah. So and depending on what school of magic I pick up, I change color.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
I have
Um,
the colors written down and everything.
So the type of magic that you can detect around here is raw magic. It doesn't
is that
have
all of them.
a type yet, so I guess you turn Octarine.
Yep, I'd pretty much just be. I'm now rainbow colored.
You are
I'm
my
like
new.
slightly glowing rainbow colored prism crocodile now. Like,
Oh, Nip, now I'm definitely adopting you.
You're like my new
Whoa.
favorite Pokemon.
that's new magic. Not seen that before. Yeah.
You can tell that most of it is concentrated on this reactor. There's magic coming in and magic being pumped out that's different. But a lot of it is just staying there.
With this new information, might I make another wisdom check?
By all means.
Because this is different.
So is Garrett like
Ah,
pressing buttons
yeah.
and stuff? What are we?
with my dirty 20, I think we may not smashed it.
No,
With a
that's not
dirty
magic.
20, Alana, you can tell that this doesn't seem to be a normal magical reactor.
No.
There's something else about this. It's weird.
Yeah. It just with my vast knowledge of magical reactors, which is just
People know you
one.
for your butt. How do you
He's
know
good.
about reactors?
Good butt.
I go places, darling. My butt brings me places. This one is
You
different.
walk backwards.
No, honey, people pay me. Well, anyway, but can we all just take another look at this because this is weird.
What's
just,
weird
like-
about it?
EMP it and go?
Nip just turns their head so their nose just presses up against the reactor. It's like, "Mwah."
Don't burn your nose, darling. Hmm. Garrett, are you sure this is gonna work?
He's got his head down in this EMP thing. He's like setting things and setting up timers, and he sort of says, how long do we think will be enough to get out of here? I mean, it only took us 20 minutes to get down here. What, half an hour to get out?
Easy.
Sounds plausible.
All right.
Yeah.
And he's still setting it up.
Okay, so
Lana, how is this different exactly?
I don't know. It seems weird. It seems like bigger somehow, but not like literally bigger, but just like metaphysically bigger, I guess.
I know some of those words.
I think this is a big deal. Is this there like a maintenance log somewhere? No. Do I see any like paperwork? No.
Kind of like warning signs.
Yeah. Do not poke.
An alarm starts to go off.
How annoying. Garrett!
As
I think
the
that's
reactor
Alana's stage sign.
as the reactor stands up, it sort of unfurls into a sort of scorpion-style shape, and
Who's bad? Garrett!
I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Garrett!
Garrett, darling.
This calls for the big die.
20. Dirty.
18.
Yeah, I wrote it down somewhere, I swear. 21!
Of the two 20s, who got the highest? Who has the highest deck? Sorry.
I have 21.
My dex is +1.
Alana, didn't you get 20 as well?
18.
Oh. Ignore me.
But thank you.
What did you get, Jessie?
I got a 14.
Lovely. So it is reactor. It is the reactor's turn first.
Of course it is.
Sorry, I nat 20'd my roll.
No, it's fine.
It's fine, we understand.
Yeah.
Just wanna
Hey!
be dead.
Monster Vet gifting a sub to Rada Gaming. You have an advantage to give to a player of your choice. And Barrett goes last. Garrett goes last. Sorry.
No.
The creature sort of stands. It looks across all of you for a second, then focuses on Alana.
Hi.
Naturally.
It focuses on you, Alana.
Figures.
I can see that.
Next in the
Famous.
order
Oh, is that right?
Tanifa.
Oh, it just looks at her?
Just looks at her.
Alana?
Yes.
What are we doing?
I think I'm charming it. Hi. It likes me.
Great.
It really
I'm
likes
just
me.
gonna back away a little.
Yeah, that just.
Is there something I can like hide behind? For just a little bit?
By all means, you can make me a stealth roll.
Who has a doggo?
Dogo. Yeah.
I have 2 dogs, and for some ridiculous reason, they're shooting off fireworks in my neighborhood, so my dogs are.
Oh, poor puppers.
They're called Oogie and Momo, and they're very fluffy and sweet.
That is all true. Also, my stealth is a 9. I'm vanishing into the light. Just have.
Yeah, everyone can see Tanifa hiding.
Sorry. I tried. That's what matters. I'll get a ribbon.
And Tanifa also gets an advantage from Jess.
Thank you. On behalf of the puppies. Or now decided to hide under my chair so I can no longer move.
Nip, it's your turn.
Nip looks at this giant thing kind of unfurling and it's kind of like, oh, I know what to do with big things, and is gonna run forward, rage, and attack its legs with a maul.
By all means.
Oh, that's right.
There we go.
There you go. So hold on, I have never raged before, so I have to actually check how to do that.
Well, first you get real mad.
Yep.
Focus.
So plus 2. Okay. So 13.
Unfortunately, a 13 is not going to be enough to hit.
I also have to roll on my rage table. Where's my rage table? Because I am a wild soul. So
This is amazing.
Are you gonna let me roll the thing? No, I'll just roll an actual. Oh no, there we go.
So,
Yeah.
explain what you're doing to us. This is new content,
I'm
Shakes.
taking
Explain.
Yeah,
Share with the
sorry.
class.
Okay, so I am using the Unearthed Arcana playtest, which is the primal path of the Wild Soul, which basically is Feywild mischief getting into barbarians, which means every time I rage, I have to roll on a Wild Surge table. Now, I'm taking the first one because my Beyond 20 went a bit weird. So, a beam of brilliant light lances from Nip's chest in a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line. Every creature in the line, and since I was attacking Scorpio, I'm guessing he's in my way. Each creature in the line must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 2d8 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of their next turn.
Ooh.
Mm.
It fails. Crit fails.
Yes.
Do you want to roll that 2d8 damage?
Yeah, roll 2d8. If you would let me type, thank you. That's 8 radiant damage, and you're blind.
Focuses, sequins are glinting with light now.
Okay, it takes that 8 damage and is blinded. It would seem you've nullified the search scope ability that it just used. Next in the order, we have Alana.
Well, that's interesting, Nip. Would I classify this as a person?
Oh, well, the creature. It looks more like a construct. It's a big thing made of metal and magic and.
Yeah, so that's not like a whole person kind of thing. Yes. I will try and poke it with my rapier. See if it
By all
works.
means.
Let's see if it can poke. That will be a 21.
A 21 hits.
That will be 3 piercing damage.
Oof. The creature receive you find a small thing and you see little bits of like oil mixed with that bright green liquid sort of pierce through. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Well, can I see if it reacts to the pain, I guess?
It does seem to have taken some damage. I mean, it's not like a person, it doesn't cry out in pain, but you can see things are happening, so...
Okay, I'll say, well, when you poke it, it kind of bleeds. And can I back off? No. Yeah, he can't see me. Can I back off for, like, a little bit?
Yes, by all means. Next will be Jeshu.
Right. Maybe we shouldn't go poking it and just sort of wait for the thing to happen. Can I use my thieves tools to try to disable part of it? Like part of the housing of it? Because I'm kind of hinky about spilling the goop.
You can try and disassemble part of it. Yeah, this is going to be... It will make its armor class the DC.
Okay.
Meets it, beats it. You managed to disassemble part of this thing. So maybe one of the legs sort of like comes away.
Mm-hmm.
So it's now moving on 7 legs.
One leg at a time, it's fine.
That's significant damage as well. Garrett calls over and says, all right, The bomb's armed. We've got 30 minutes. And if anyone would care to look at the stream, you have 30 minutes on the timer to get out of the establishment.
Great.
Okay.
It's the
Cool.
reactor's turn. How long does the
Cool.
blindness last, Nip?
Hold on. I think it's until the end of the next turn, but I will just check. Where's my table? There it is. And be blinded until the start of the next turn. So yeah, they're no longer blind.
Excellent. So it comes away unblinded, and this time focuses on you, Nip.
Yay!
Next is Tanifa.
So all we have to do is leave, right?
Yeah, simple. The way we came.
So should it just like go, or are we actually dealing with it?
Well, this is your turn, so we can't really tell you what to do.
I'm just checking because I could just like turn into a baboon and go. Not that hard.
Nip is very stupid and angry.
Do we need to
Just
keep
throwing
this?
that out there.
Are you gonna stay here, Nip? That is unfortunate. I will summon a hawk spirit to help my fellow eco-terrorists, which apparently is what we are today. And I will start. No, I have to wait until someone else's turn. No, what you see is I'll wait for you guys. Let me know if to start going up. Yeah. And I summon this like I'm so inspired by Nip, rainbow-colored hawk that sort of flies around us within 30 feet of them. Yeah, within 30 feet of us. And for now, it's just gonna hover there and look pretty.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'm just gonna safe side, turn into a wolf, some extra hit points.
By all means.
Yeah, I'll just be a wolf. Wolves are good.
If
How
that's-
much space do we actually have in this area?
I'm a wolf, not a dire wolf.
No, but still, I'm just checking.
Still pretty big.
You have enough space. You know, it's a very much it's a platform that's very isolated. Thank you very much, Monstervet, for the biddies. It's an isolated platform, but there's enough room to move around and stuff. There's no way on or off of it though, except for taking girders and ladders. 27 minutes left. Nip, your turn.
Gonna attack its leg again. Does a 10? No.
A 10 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm gonna bite it.
By all means. The 14 also does not get you anywhere, I am afraid. Is there anything else
As
you'd like to
a
do?
reaction, I would like to give Nip advantage on that attack roll,
Mm,
which is what my hawk spirit does.
By all
It
means,
lets me do, but it has
Roll.
to be a reaction, so you have to fail first.
roll your bite again. Hey, a 21 hits. You sink your teeth in, and your mouth fills with hot liquid, which is very tingly. And everyone can see Nip's teeth sort of shining that, well, like the rest of her. Yeah, there we are. 26 minutes left. Next, Alana.
I'm just gonna try and like slowly back away and go towards the ladder.
Heading towards the ladder, by all means. The ladder is within your reach. You can get
Okay.
there on this turn. Start climbing next turn.
Okay, can I also try and persuade Nip to also retreat?
I believe Nip is raging, so would it be okay if I
Yeah.
impose disadvantage on this?
Yeah. So I can persuade with disadvantage. That's on the 13.
What's Nip's passive wisdom?
Passive wisdom is perception or insight. It's
whichever
giving me 2 here.
whichever
They're
one
the same,
does not.
13.
13.
They're the same, 13.
Meets beats.
Meets beats. Nip, you are feeling persuaded to leave.
But
Come, Nip, 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 come, Nip. I have a finger for you in my bag. It's tasty. Tastes better than the thingy.
just like pulls like a tooth out. It's like it kind of starts to stomp
Come, Nip.
over.
Come.
Recalcitrant toddler, just like.
I'm not going to let you move yet, Nip, until
No,
your
yeah.
turn. But yes.
That is what
Nip
the-
is persuaded.
the feeling.
Jessu, it's your turn.
Do we
24
need to
minutes.
keep that thing on that thing? Points to the device and the scorpion thing.
Yeah, we do, kind of.
Okay. I would like to spend my turn tying them together.
Okay, so you can tie the device to the creature.
Yeah, with some rope.
By all means, give me a sleight of hand check. That doesn't go so well. You sort of like tie it to yourself, like, you know when you finish tying a knot and you step away?
Did you use your bardic inspiration? Because you have one.
I do have one. I don't know if it's gonna.
Yeah, but it's the D6. You never know.
Hey, that'll take it higher than a 10. You managed to tie it to the creature.
I
And then
believe in you.
I'd like to use my bonus to cutting action disengage and then start moving towards the ladder.
By all means. You disengage and start moving towards the ladder. You can get to the ladder on this turn. You're right next to Alana. As you flee, Garrett takes his gun arm and attacks the creature. He hits and does 4 points of damage. Next is the reactor. Nip, the reactor attacks you with one of its claws. Does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
Multi attack, second attack? 19.
Yeah.
Take 6 slashing damage, please.
Okay, okay. Ooh,
You're
hold on,
raging
hold on.
though, right? So half?
Yeah, I am raging. So yeah, I think yes. Resistance to slashing. So 3.
Okay. So next is Tanifa's turn.
I'm just gonna, get a little wolfy. So I'm just gonna go fight the thing. And apparently, we're not leaving yet. Yeah, that'll be an 18.
An 18 does not hit, I'm afraid.
I was hoping because Garrett did hit on an 18.
Modifiers.
Asshole.
That was just a flat roll. Sorry.
Asshole. Fine. I'll just wait here while everybody else takes their time leaving.
You have any other actions on your turn?
No, I'm gonna stick around with my hawk and see if somebody else would like to fail as well.
Okay, next in the order we have Nip.
I'm gonna disengage and stomp over to Alana like. Finger.
I'll get it to you later. Just one moment. I first have to do this. Because it's my turn, right?
It's your turn after, yes?
Yeah.
Like
okay.
massive George, just like
Nip. Just let me try this. Mr. Reactor Man, what did the owl think about losing its voice? He didn't give a hoot? Just hideous laughter?
Can you read the spell? Hang on, I can find it.
A creature of your choice. It's a creature. I checked it. It's a creature.
Do you know what? I'm gonna give it to you. This is technically a construct, but yes, it sort of recoils. Its legs come up as it just sort of like malfunctions at this at the preposterousness
Well, it
of this
gets a
statement.
saving throw. It can try.
What is it?
It's wisdom save.
Hey, I happen to have a bonus in that.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
What does it roll? What does it roll?
A 19.
Oh crap. Well, no sense of humor or anything. Keep retreating. Worth a try.
You may now climb the ladder. If you'd like to do it in one turn, you may make a acrobatics check to climb. 19 minutes.
No checks. Just climb.
Just climb. Okay. Next then will be Jeshu's turn.
How does dashing work with moving up this ladder? Does it?
You can indeed dash, yes.
Okay. So I'll cunning.
You will have to
action check?
pass Alana though, which means I'll need an acrobatics check for the.
Getting past the butt.
Really is a nice butt.
I know, right? Thank you.
So Jeshu, you are unfortunately stuck behind Alana. Next is Garrett's turn. Garrett is heading towards the girder, which Nip came in on, and is still firing at the creature. Misses.
Nah, my hawk will give him advantage.
Oh,
Pretty sure it's the only one left attacking.
yeah, it still misses. Next around will be. That's why you've got a list. It's the reactor. Who's still on the platform? Jeshu's at the ladder. Nip still on the platform.
Yeah.
And Tanifa.
Yeah. I'm still on the platform.
And it was already attacking you, Nip. So it's going to rush towards you and
yay.
hit you with its claw again. Does a 27 hit you?
Yes!
That's
Time
12
to get up
slashing
the ladder,
damage.
guys.
And I'm not raining anymore, so that's, yeah.
Multi-attack. Critical hit.
No.
Oh.
My handbag. I mean.
Please take another 14 slashing damage. How's Nip looking?
Single digits. And then just let me bite it. No. Let's come over to the ladder.
Next is Tanifa.
So can I see that Nip is like messed up? Yeah.
Partially handbagged.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. I'm just going to go. I have to drop my wolf form before I can cast any kind of spell, which means I'm going to drop wolf form. I will. Can I make it to Nip?
Yeah, you can make it to Nip.
Great. I will cast Cure Wounds on Nip. I hate you because I was going to turn into a monkey and run, and now I'm wasting my turn on you, but that's fine. Everything's fine.
Blame the persuasive one. I was quite happy dying with my mouth full of constructs.
Hang on, I'm trying to see how much I heal you for. I heal you for spellcasting modifier 9 hit points.
Hey, thank you.
Can I at least use the rest of my movement to start climbing up the ladder and get stuck behind Jeshu in the traffic jam?
Yes, you can. 16 minutes left, everyone. Nip, it's your turn.
Can I use my movement to climb over everyone else and get up the ladder?
So what? Just going around the other side of the pipe?
I'm literally just climbing around the other side and then getting through the top.
Sure. By all means. You're already at the bottom of the pipe, correct? So you can climb the pipe. That's no problem. What's your movement?
30.
Cool. Dashing.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Up you go then. You are near the top of the pipe.
Just as I pass Alana, you owe me a finger.
You owe me your life.
There's a definite hint of I will collect yours if you don't present one. Like, yeah.
I know a soldier in an alley who still has one hand left.
Next is Alana's turn.
Well, I think we're running, yes? So let's do that then. So, as far as I can get.
Yeah, by all means. You can get to the top of the ladder, and if you dash, you can get all the way... Well, you can pretty much just slide down this pipe. It's a bit grim, but... Hey, it's a pipe. Slidey pipe.
I will grind down the pipe.
Yeah, you will.
Well, I think I'm
got
going
it.
after
Got
you.
Jeshu, it is you next.
Gonna do the same thing, but I assume I can hear Alana's very nice shoes kind of dragging as she goes down
They
against.
were
the
so
pipe.
pretty. So
No.
pretty.
So at the
Heel's
end, I
just
want to
gone
kind
at
of
the bottom.
not land on top of Alana. I know, against my better judgment, and kind of like not contribute to a pile up there, if that's possible.
By all means, give me an acrobatics check. Hey, you can vault over them and use your uncanny action to dash more if you like.
Yeah.
You can climb the rest of the pipe and come out on that familiar girder.
Do I s-
Walkway.
That's it, or do I still have an action?
I assumed you used both your action and your bonus action to dash.
Okay.
Next in the queue is Garrett. Garrett begins climbing the scaffold, also dashing over there. Back to the top, we have the reactor. Tanifa, you're the only one on the same level, right? You didn't start climbing yet?
I asked if I could start climbing.
You did. You did. I remember
You
that.
did say yes.
And I did say yes. The scorpion starts puncturing the pipe as it starts climbing after you all.
Awesome. I am in awe.
Tanifa.
Still
Your turn.
leaving though. I would like to use a wild shape and turn into an ape with a climb speed of 30 and start huffing it up. Metaphorically huffing it up.
Yeah, what we'll say is this is gonna just open doorways for you. You don't have to take the specific route. You can just go as the crow
Excellent.
flies.
Great. I'm at the time of my life. I love being a monkey. I'm just gonna take the exit.
Yeah, sure thing.
As
You
far as I get about, yeah, like I said, climb speed is 30 feet. I have to use an action to move, so no dashing this time.
Yep.
Moving. Just
Okay,
moving.
yeah. You can find yourself nearly at the exit of the pipe where Jeshu and Alana soon will be. Jeshu's already there. Nip.
I am dashing up ladder and then doing the penguin slide down the pipe, just like tucking my little squat little crocodile legs in and just belly sliding down with my chin up like whee.
Sure. Alana is at the bottom of the pipe.
Yep,
Soft landing.
This happens.
yep.
It happens.
Big squishy soft landing. It's fun. It's a
voluptu-
wonderful butt. I'm
A
thinking about
voluptuous
that.
landing.
I
Yes.
think, Alana, she just called you fat.
That
No,
is not a bad word.
I called her squishy.
And also, fat is no problem.
Mm. And also, I did say that I was letting people go before me so I'd have somewhere soft to land.
Yeah.
I'm more scaly, not soft at all.
Okay, so do I take any damage from a crocodile landing on me, or?
No, we'll just say it's generally uncomfortable unless you both enjoy it. I'll leave that up to your own imaginations. It is your turn next, though, Alana.
Well, I will scurry from underneath the crocodile and go the way we all have to go.
By all means, you can get to the top of the pipe, and Jeshu is on the walkway ahead of you. If you want to dash around them, it'll require a check.
I will not. No.
Okay. Jeshu, it's you next.
Booking it.
Booking it. Across the walkway you go. You get to the bottom of the girder. You can dash up if you like.
Mhm.
Scaling the girder, as it's like a 45-degree up, I do need a balance check. Oh, yeah. You're fine. How does this look?
Well, first Jeshu looks back at Alana and kind of does the booty flex since he got a nice eyeful before, and then runs off and does the spy climb back up again.
Of course, of course. So you find yourself back outside the elevator. Below, you can see Garrett running along the walkway towards the next scaffold where Nip was. Next is the reactor's turn. The reactor continues to climb the pipe. The bomb is following you.
How long have we got left? I can't see the time.
9 minutes 40.
Okay.
Tanifa, it's your turn.
I'm outside or almost outside?
You are just about on that near that walkway. You can move as the crow flies, though, so you don't need to make any checks. You can just keep heading towards the exit, or you can get 30 feet closer. You can get right next to. Can you dash now, or?
Yeah, I can dash this time, so I'm just gonna.
Great. So you can get
out, and once we're outside, like up a building or something.
We need to go in the elevator first.
Do we do?
Yeah.
Great, I'll call the elevator. Make sure it's down there before everybody shows up.
You can call the elevator, of
I
course.
will call the elevator. See, I'm participating.
I helped.
Next is Nip.
I'm just booking it. Just climbing.
Climbing. If you want to dash, you'll have to go around Alana.
I'm skating
Underneath.
along the floor, so I'm just like.
Oh yeah, you've got that chameleon thing, right? So
Yeah.
Easy.
So yeah. Am I rolling? What am I rolling?
You don't need to roll. You've got that chameleon ability. It gives you a climbing speed, so you negate it. Next will be Alana's turn.
Well, booking it.
Booking it. Well, Jess, you got all the way up the girder. You can do the same. We do need a balance check though.
The balance is what is that?
Acrobatics or athletics? I'll let you stubborn will it if you wish.
18.
18. You scale the girder, no problems. I think as Garrett climbs the scaffold towards you, that means all of you are by the elevator, and you can indeed get inside the elevator as it arrives, thanks to Tanifa, and each of you can hop inside.
Is the construct still following us?
The construct is still following you.
Can I push the close doors button like?
No,
pretty
wait,
fast?
just give me. It takes too long. Never mind. Go.
The
you
button
still
that
have
doesn't work.
You still have 7 minutes 20 if you wanted to do something to the construct to stop it from following you.
Well, I was gonna see if I could. I have a spell called Snare that makes me make a magical trap that catches something and hangs it upside down in the air.
Ooh.
I have 1,000 ball bearings.
I have a javelin.
Can I just cast Snare at the place I think the construct's gonna exit? I mean, it gets a dexterity saving throw, so it might not work, but.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Like watching it get hoisted into the air while it kicks its legs might be entertaining if it works.
12?
No!
You
13!
It's hoisted. It hangs from the girder as your trap ensnares it, literally.
I did a thing, you guys!
Yeah.
Danitha, that was great. Now let's go.
The elevator arrives. And each of you can get in. Garrett runs to push the button again. And you can start ascending in the elevator.
Well, that was quite exciting. Is everyone okay? Anyone need some healing? No? Yes?
Ow.
Oh, drink this, darling, instead of the finger. It'll make you feel so much better.
Just the jaw just like opens at like a 90-degree angle and just pours in it.
Are Nip's teeth still shiny?
There's probably some like, glowing goo
Can I
hanging
just,
around.
out of character, say I absolutely love the fact that we get elevator music?
Yeah, I forgot on the way
what
down. My bad.
What
2d4
do I
plus.
roll for healing?
It's
2d4
2d4 plus 2, so it's I think I poured it in, so I rolled
That's
it.
cool.
5 plus 2, 7.
7. Yeah. Thank
Are you
you.
feeling okay now?
Yeah. Better than finger. Yeah.
Well, we have some fingers on the way back lying in a ditch, yes?
Just takes a finger out of like a pouch. It's like. As
Okay.
he takes a thumb out and is holding it up
Oh.
like a thumb up. Like,
Yeah.
Garrett.
Yes.
Like I said, I have plans, like to go places and stuff. How far do we need to be away from the thing, like to not turn into rainbow sparkles like Nip's teeth did? It's just not look for me.
We just need to get out and get back down to the slums. That should be fine. What we need to do is we'll go across the commercial district. We should all split up, go individually across the commercial district, and get to the train station as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, specific
Why?
routes?
Why do we need to split up? You can just be my stagehands again. It worked.
They're gonna be suspicious of any groups moving around after this thing goes off, I would imagine.
Oh, that's
If-
true.
is that a left and then a right and then no, 2 lefts and then a right. No.
Garrett sort of like turns away and does the... It's well signposted.
Nip,
Okay.
Nip, just go with me. We'll be,
Okay.
we're not a group when we're together.
Memo.
Yeah. Just like put her under her arm and pull the bag.
That would be rude, but if she's not opposed, would you like to be my bag, Nip?
Like, Nip is quite big.
I know.
It's like, and just kind of like tries to like lifts herself up so she's on like her hind legs and then just tries to flop over your arm.
No.
It's like
well,
having Dwayne the Rock Johnson like lean over your arm.
no, you can be just my wheelie bin. You know, the wheelie thingy. I have a disguise kit. I can just write something on your back. No.
Okay. I kind of like flops back down but lifts their whole head up so it's like a handle.
Perfect. I grab your snout and yeah, this could work.
Yeah,
Starts making like little.
The elevator
I
arrives.
regret suggesting this so much.
Ooh, that's
Outgoing, moving. Jeez.
Go.
We're leaving apparently. Finally.
Yes, there are still 2 minutes 40 before the bomb goes off. Which group would like to go first? We're going to do this individually. You have 5 minutes to get to the train each. Who would like to go first?
Okay, Nip, come with me. Maybe just running. Yes, running.
Yeah.
Okay,
Starts
come.
like running, just like scurrying along the ground, still making wheelie noises. Like,
Okay, so there is a mall between you and the train station. You can either go straight through the mall, you can take the side streets, or if you're feeling adventurous, you could take to the rooftops.
I think we'll just go straight.
Okay, so Alana and Nip go bowling into the mall. There are people all around.
Hi. I'll just wave to everyone. No, not today. I need to go perform. Come, Nip.
And of course, Alana, you do attract a crowd as people start rushing towards you.
Yeah, it's very good.
I start nipping at people's ankles if they get too close.
It's my bodyguard. Don't mind Nip. Okay, we really need to catch the train.
Someone does get close, Nip. It is a small child.
Don't nip the child.
Okay, I don't nip the child. I just kind of like.
As
You
they're
know,
like,
you know, the slow guy, just like no.
Can I get your autograph, please?
Okay, very quickly. Yeah, bye.
You can make your way through this crowd. It's a very busy mall, though. It feels like this is going to probably be the story all the way through. You do see fire escapes if you'd rather take to the streets.
No, I think this is just, the people are my cover.
Can I just get slightly ahead of her and literally just start kind of like shouldering people out of the way?
Sure. Give us an athletics check, Nip, and see how successful you are. Better than the average, any, feeble-looking people are pushed aside. But some of the more stocky ones, not so much.
I'm on all fours. My shoulders are about like thigh height, so.
Yeah, dead legs all round.
Don't forget to buy my new album. I'm sorry.
and you can make your way through the mall, passing clothes shops, passing the posters for the latest release of the theatre. Alana, you're not in this one. It's a rival company, so not sure how you feel about that one.
Can I use my mage hand to tear it down?
By all means. There is a woman wearing pink standing nearby. She's carrying a basket of flowers. And as you approach Nip, she approaches you and asks if you want to buy a flower.
Yeah.
She says it's 1 gil.
I literally just hand her all my money.
She just takes 1 penny and gives the rest back to you. And it's at this moment that there is a loud boom from back towards the reactor. And everyone sort of stops and looks that way. This doesn't sound like an ethereal magical pulse. It sounds like a true explosion.
What was that?
And
no idea.
Still taking the flower.
all the lights go out in the mall.
Just kind of sidle back over to Alana's side, like.
I think this is our cue. Just take the stairs down and sneak away now.
Okay. I do as Alana tells me.
And you do. You get away. You can sneak out onto the streets. You can see the train station just across the way. The train is pulling into the station. Looks like you've got about 1.5 minutes until it leaves.
I'm going to sit my butt down in the train station and look around expectantly for everyone else.
As you get in the train station, there is a bollard and a person there asks to see your tickets.
I ate them. And I start putting a claw into my teeth and dragging out bits of old food and bits of old handbags and shoes. And there's a lot of gunk in those teeth.
She ate them, but maybe you would like an autograph instead?
Make me a persuasion check.
I'm trying to help.
23.
Oh, on a 23. He discreetly looks around and says, I'm going to be a hero to my little girl. And opens the barrow.
What's her name?
Josephine.
To my dearest Joes, blah, 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 blah.
Platform 1, the train's leaving in 30 seconds. Might want to dash. It holds the gate open for you. And you can alight the train. Who wants to go next? Tanifa or Jeshu?
I'll go. I mean, is Jeshu still near me before I split off, at least?
Yeah, you were all together before you split off.
Then I'll leave him with a little present as I cast Enhanced Ability on myself again. And one other person.
Which
By all
ability?
means.
Dexterity. Because I intend to be a little sneakier this time. I don't like this place at all.
So, Tanifa, you see Alana and Nip dash through the mall.
Yeah, I'm not going there, idiots.
Yeah, Garrett
Sorry.
gave you instructions to split up. You have the side streets or the rooftops. What do you want to do?
Roof.
Up you go. Give me a climbing check. Are you still a monkey?
Nope, can't cast spells as a monkey. Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Which is why I got the enhanced ability. Oh, that's not bad. 21.
On 21, you can scale to the rooftops easily. From up here, you can see the mall complex over on the left. You can see the train station way ahead in front, and you can also see a residential area nearby. Another one of those Sustainability Corp residential areas to the right. As people are just about starting to wake up, it's 4 or 5 in the morning. See milk floats moving around. Dawn should be starting soon. You can see the milk floats moving around at least, so it's got to be soon.
Crap. That's not good. I'm just gonna keep moving.
Sure.
Still quietly, How do you quietly parkour? I find a way to quietly parkour.
Quiet parkour. Give me a stealth check and an acrobatics check together.
Cool, those are both dexterity. I acrobatics for, hang on, let me check, 18.
Nice.
And I stealth. Oh, at least I rolled good. We're 17?
Yeah, that's cool. You're not exactly a ninja, but you're pretty quiet with your parkour.
At least I got to skip the 2 thanks to enhanced ability.
Yeah, so you can jump the rooftops reasonably quietly. The odd tile slides, but nothing goes so far as to like fall to the ground or anything like that. So you can make your way across the rooftops easily. You can see the train as well coming into the station. You can see you've got plenty of time, like 3 minutes probably to get to the station.
Is there a way to get like into the station opposite side of the train and like sneak into the train so I don't have to deal with people on the platform this time? Because they were very rude last time. Very rude.
Of course, yeah. From the rooftops, I mean, like, there's no roof access to the train station, so it's a bit of a mess up there. Like, you know, bird poo everywhere. But
as long as it's natural, I'm fine.
As you land on the roof to the train station, that's when you hear the explosion. Again, not an explosion that sounds like an EMP. It's loud, and from this vantage point up here as well, you can see there's like a sort of small boom, and then like there's sort of a stillness, and then the factory sort of seems to like implode a bit, and then burst upwards as magical like goop starts flooding out everywhere.
I would like to not be on the roof when it lands.
The goop isn't anywhere near you.
Oh, good. Then, I appreciate this act of eco-terrorism even more, because I didn't think we were doing quite enough. Yeah, I'll try to sneak aboard the train.
You can sneak aboard the train as it's pulling into the station with 1.5 minutes to spare. Very efficient. Well done, Tanifa.
Thank you very much.
Last but most certainly not least is Jeshu.
Seeing the other two going, or the other two groups going where they're going, I guess I have the side streets. So I'm gonna dash in and try to do like I did before and start stealthing from shadow to shadow.
Sure thing.
And I get double proficiency, which isn't calculated in, so that is going to be an 18 stealth.
Okay, on 18, you can stealth between the buildings fine, but you can see there has been a checkpoint set up here by the guards. It's like just a simple security scan. You just have to walk through and not have any weapons on you.
Pratt, before Jeshu tells you what they're doing, I still have an advantage left. Can
You do?
I move that over to Jeshu? Who is
You can
still
gift it whenever
making it to the train?
you can gift it whenever you like.
I would like to gift it.
By all means.
I would like to boldly approach the checkpoint and inform the guards running it that look, you don't need to check me. I'm actually checking the checkpoints. You just put those away right now. And I would like to intimidate them into not checking me.
Okay. Woo. There comes the intimidations as well. They sort of are cowed by you. But this guy with this bespectacled guard, who looks like it might be their first day of guard duty, is just like, geez, but I'm supposed to check everyone. I can't just let you through. Maybe I should speak to my captain. We're getting an inspection. It's my first day.
I will take out my rapier, flick the glasses off his face, and say, you inspected me, and then try to just move past him.
Sure. As you move through the checkpoint, there is a loud sound from the gate. It goes red, and you can see people in the guardhouse have been alerted.
I will start bonus dashing and running and dashing.
Sure thing.
Swifty.
And guards follow on your tail, also dashing. And it's around this time that the explosion happens. you, having being held up by the checkpoint, are slightly closer to the explosion than everyone else, and you can see that magical energy flowing down the street behind you, literally turning people into monsters, as some of them gain like wings, maybe just one wing, or other things, and terrible ghouls, all sorts of wretched creatures created behind you. As you are running, you can see the guards behind you are blowing their whistles, and you can see down the street you need to go down to get to the train. There are guardsmen coming up from that way responding to the whistle. You can take a hard left, there's no one coming from that way, but...
I will try to hard left, and is there a place to get up or go through the next building?
There is a door that is just being opened as someone's collecting their milk.
Gonna, excuse me, and go around them and run through the house.
Uh-huh.
And kind of like come out the other side.
The guards follow you. You are in a back garden. There are walls on each side, or, well, fences rather on each side.
Gonna try to scale that fence. Is it a scalable fence?
Sure. Give me acrobatics. Good enough. Good enough. You can sort of scramble over it. I mean, it's more Hot Fuzz than Shaun of the Dead. You scramble through. You can hear the train whistle going, though, and you can tell it's already moving away. Still, as you scramble over this fence onto the next street, you can see guards coming up from the train station trying to pincer attack you. However, you are standing near a bridge. A bridge over the train tracks. Yeah.
I'm going to keep running and try to run at such a pace that I can just seamlessly vault off the side.
James Bond that shit.
Yeah, and as the train pulls away from the station, you can land on top of it. The rest of you, you've ended up on a cargo,
Carriage.
Thank you. A cargo carriage. You hear a loud bang.
Car.
A crate car, whatever. It lands on your. You hear the sound of something landing on the roof.
Just immediately more like.
I wonder if it's Garrett. Garrett?
Hello.
How thick is this roof?
Yeah.
I'm quite thick, yeah. I've never measured a train roof thickness.
You call that preparing?
I'm sorry.
Come on, Scrat.
Let's call it.
You call yourself an engineer.
Let's call it 30 mil. There you go.
Are there is there a ladder on top, like the thing?
Yeah, there's a ladder on top. Why not?
I'm just picturing the car from like Dumbo, you know, with the giraffe's heads poking out. That's like a trapdoor we can open. Just be like, hi.
Yeah,
Who
totally.
you
Yeah,
calling a giraffe?
you can open the side door certainly.
Garrett.
Hello.
Jess, you kind of like over the side.
Oh, you're not Garrett. Hi! You made it! Yay!
Come
Yeah.
in.
Garrett never got on the train.
On the automobile.
Oh. Okay.
Aww.
Oh well.
I don't think Garrett's gonna be Garrett anymore.
What do you mean?
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
Well, I
A
saw the
big
goop,
boom.
and I saw the boom.
There
What'd
was a
you
big
see?
boom, but
Yeah, it turned everyone into monsters.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
oh.
Like when I turn into a wolf?
No, that's an animal.
I get shiny.
But that wasn't the
That's
plan, right? So
Maybe they didn't tell us the actual plan because they know we're not that smart.
Will I still get my chickens?
I mean, they're kind of like chickens.
Mm. Nothing really taken.
But all the is this whole town going to be monsters?
I don't know.
But who
I
will
don't
buy
know.
my album?
There's
The
other towns.
the ones
Nothing.
chasing me didn't turn into them, so there's probably some sort of like stopping part.
So is this all gonna be like grass and nature and birds again?
And monsters?
Well, monsters can be sort of natural.
You'll know it's only reactor number 8 that you've blown up, and only this sector of the city that will be affected. Despite how large the explosion was. As you were driving by, you can see on a screen outside on the train track, a large like display screen, sort of like a billboard screen that's used for talking to the public. You can't hear it from inside the train, but you can see it flashing CCTV images of the 4 of you.
Oh, that's not good. No.
That's not good.
Oh.
There's like one of like Jeshu tying a bomb to the thing.
Nip with the shiny teeth.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to rebrand and everything.
Is what we're doing on the train considered a short rest?
Yeah, by all means, we can take that short rest.
Great.
And Nip is gonna like sidle over to Tanifa and just be like,
Thank you, Nip. That's beautiful.
and just kind of like plop it onto the flower crown, just like.
Oh, thank
Flowers.
you. It used to be corals, but not a lot of people do corals here. So no flowers. Thank you. So, yeah, no. I'm just gonna wait till we arrive somewhere, and then I'm just going to look like an animal before we leave the train, because I don't need to be spotted. I
I'm
have places to
taking-
be.
I'm taking out my disguise kit.
I foresee
Nip
a
is
lot.
just having a nap.
It's not really a disguise kit. It's more like, the old-fashioned beauty case.
A bunch of Lady Gaga
Ouch.
costumes.
No, but it's just like an influencer's bag full of makeup and
Just
yeah.
the MUA kit. Lots of Sephora
I love
stuff.
that is the describing word we're using. An influencer's makeup kit.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I foresee that Tanifa's going to be spending a lot of time as like a spider and a scorpion and just small creatures that hide.
The train.
Nip is like lying on her back in that, awkward dog sleeping pose, with the legs.
I'll
stuck
give you
up,
belly
just,
rubs.
just having a nap, just like tongue
Oh.
lying out. Just like,
Can I scratch your belly? Does it make your feet look like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the
Cool.
train pulls into the next station, where it was not scheduled to stop, it does stop.
I'd like to hide.
I would also like to
Yeah,
hide.
I'd like to hide. Just crawl under something.
Can I roll for how well I have disguised myself? I have cut
Sure thing.
off my signature hair. Yes, yes, because I have to rebrand.
That's a sacrifice.
I have to rebrand.
Can we just? Where are you leaving that hair?
I'm feeding it to Nip.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yep.
I was like, oh, probably
And
out
then
the window.
there's just like hairball just rolls across.
Nip,
I know,
shh,
but
we're hiding.
It has coconut oil in it. 14 for my disguise kit.
14. You are 14 disguised. Before you all start hiding, does anyone want to take a look outside and see what's happening at this station?
Yeah,
I'll have a
No,
quick
I'm
peek
just
as-
gonna hide.
No, just have a
I'm
quick
gonna-
peek. Like we had windows, right?
no, there was a door, so I can
Sliding door.
just a crack and peek out.
Alana, as you peek out, you can see guards have stopped the train and they are doing a search of each carriage. It looks quite detailed. Also, opening the door will let you be able to hear the news, which is on all the screens instead of the train times, which is that the recent eco-terrorist attack on reactor number 8 was perpetrated by Tornado, a terrorist group that are bent on setting pollution and the negative effects of magic use on the people, and the Sustainability Corp are here to make magic more sustainable and more safe for everyone.
Such liars. That's a shame.
Should have seen that one coming. It's
Yeah.
corporation.
Well, you know,
That's some good spin.
yeah. It's a shame it's not true. I'm just gonna turn into a spider. And it's gonna sit in the corner.
Is the train still pulling up?
Yeah, we'll say it's still pulling up as Alana's having this look. Hey, variant rolls, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone.
And what car number are we in from the front?
Oh, let's say 7.
Okay, I want to start running towards the front. Towards the conductor. To kill
Okay.
him and be the conductor.
Nip is like now trying to hide under like she's stolen the bit of Alana's skirt that she took off out of her bag and is now like putting it over her head and trying to hide in the corner.
It's sparkly.
She's using the inner side, you know.
Mhm.
They're both sparkly and sparkly inside as well.
Well, it's like a sparkly weft with spark. No, that's fine.
Yeah, she's still got it over her head. She's not bright.
Yeah. So
Yeah. My disguise includes like runny makeup and like a few bruises, and I'm going to act like the terrorist. They hurt me.
It's great.
okay.
I'm
So
gonna be a
that
handbag.
Yeah.
Jeshu, I think we'll follow you as your stuff is definitely going to resolve first. As you rush down the train and see the conductor, he's in car 4.
Okay. Does he look like he is an upstanding citizen?
Yes, he looks like a kindly grandfather. He has a monocle, a wispy moustache, a red nose, and sort of like beady eyes.
Don't hurt David Attenborough.
Gosh, it's so tempting. I'm going to.
His
Jeshu
uniform, his body shape though, is about the same as yours. His uniform would probably be a perfect fit.
For grappling, you can use acrobatics or athletics, right? For the
You can
attacker?
just use athletics for the attacker, but the attacked can use acrobatics or athletics to try and escape.
I'm just gonna walk right up to him with brass courage and say, "Come here. You have to come with me back to the front."
Oh, hello. How are you?
Good.
Tickets,
Come here.
please.
It's at the front.
Oh,
That's where my seat is.
oh, okay. Well, I'll be with you shortly. I need to check everyone else's tickets before I come down to you.
Well, you start at the front, right?
Well, I started in the middle today. I did the first 3 carriages before we left the last station, and then I had some sandwiches.
I stab him.
Oh! Well, this is automatically going to hit.
Okay. So
He's just a sweet old
And
man.
then I'm
Just some
assuming
sandwiches.
can still get sneak attack on that.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
get sneak attack on
You
it.
totally get. Oh yeah.
Awful person.
Non-lethal damage.
Mhm.
You just said you stabbed him.
Non-lethal.
Yeah, but not like
Just stab him a little bit.
Lightly stabbing.
enough to make him
Slightly
go
stabbed.
unconscious from blood loss, but not to kill.
Oh, yes.
Unconscious from
Just
blood
one.
loss.
Just 2 pints of blood, not 4.
You see the color drain from this guy as you stab him somewhere non-lethal. I
Lightly
guess.
stab him.
Yeah, this gentle
lightly
stabbing.
I leave for 2 minutes.
And they're lightly stabbing the kind old man who just wants his sandwich.
Stabbed by
Can
the
I try to do
conductor
it-
of the Midnight Express?
A gentle, stealthy stabbing, so that I'm not quietly just.
Lightly, gently, stealthy stabbing the old man.
By all means, you're fortunate there doesn't happen to be anyone else in this carriage. In fact, you can see on one of the tables some sandwich wrappers with a little bit of jam on them.
What is your problem with the
my God,
elderly?
he's eating jammy Sammies!
I imagine he starts to fall, and I.
You are the worst person in this party, and that's saying a lot.
I almost ate a guy, and I'm not the worst person.
We just
And,
exploded a town, and yet you.
Now I'm gonna bandage him up and strip him naked.
Which you can do.
So, bandage him poorly and strip him naked.
Oh my god!
And dress in his clothes.
I
And
have
then I'm gonna
opinions and emotions about this.
We gotta
Yeah.
look at him naked among his Sammy wrappers.
Naked and alone.
With all the crusts cut off to answer Chat's question.
And
His wife made those.
I'll kind of like gently place a dagger in his hand and like leave him and make sure to pull his hat very far over my face and
Scratch.
where the conductor is.
Scratch.
Sorry, where he should be.
Scratch.
Yes.
Can I have my advantage back?
Yes, by all means you can.
You do not deserve it.
Well, Jess, you can see the soldiers coming on. One of them raps a salute at you and says, eco-terrorist attack on the city. We need to search for potential stowaways.
Of course, I want to comply as much as possible. You have my train.
Thank you. And they just march off down the train. Are you going to do anything about them finding this naked, badly bandaged person?
Clearly, I'm gonna take the bandages if I can once I realize I've botched the job. But otherwise, no. The man got really sad about the quality of his Sammys and had a mental break. He's
Took
unstable.
all his clothes off and threw them out the window.
Lightly, non-lethally stabbed himself.
I'm not
Okay.
very
Stealthily.
smart, y'all.
Stealthily,
What's
non-lethally,
your-
lightly stealth.
What's your deception
I'm hiding
modifier?
in like a scrap of sequence here. I think my plan's better.
My deception modifier is 2.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you now, there is no way in hell that your deception modifier is going to beat the DC for this.
Really?
But they start walking away, and then
They do. They start walking down the train.
Yeah.
I was thinking of setting it at 25, and when you said 2, perfect. There's no way.
yeah, my intelligence modifier is a 0, so I'm guessing the planning is not my strong suit.
Why don't you
And I
make
don't
an
know.
intelligence save to see if you realize that they are definitely gonna realize? If only you
Nah.
still had that advantage. If
I
only.
took that advantage back at the right time.
Yeah, no, everything seems fine.
Almost as good as your medicine check.
Okay, so I go to the conductor's cabin.
Yep. There is
And
a
I'm-
thermos flask in there.
Oh.
No, is it tartan?
It's tartan.
Oh
A
no!
little note from the wife. Have a great day at work, honey.
Drawn pictures from his grandchildren.
Don't
Papa,
forget, don't forget Brian's birthday on Saturday.
A plastic baggie full of homemade cookies with too much
Yeah.
glitter on
A
them.
little
Exactly.
calendar with the days crossing off to retirement and
2 days! One more day till retirement!
So close. He was getting too old for this shit, you know?
And I just want to passively keep an eye out for when all of the guards are on the train.
Well, these are
cabin.
pretty sophisticated trains. You have CCTV. You can see all the cabins. You can see Nip with a blanket over their head.
Shiny.
Yeah, she's pretending to be dead, and she's got a sequin scrap of skirt over her head. I can't see them, they can't see me.
You see the you see the guards get to this person, and they sort of like raise his head, have a look, and then two of them continue down the train. The other two start rushing back towards you.
They don't help him? They're the real monsters.
Don't deflect the blame, young man.
Can I try to start the train?
Oh, fuck.
By all means, do you have land vehicles?
Nope.
Make me a wisdom check.
Do you want just flat wisdom? I can
Just
do
flat wisdom. Yeah. You pull levers and things. Oh, the train starts. It starts increasing in speed.
Perfect. We're doing it.
It keeps increasing in speed. And we go back to the main cabin where Tanifa, Alana, and Nip are all hidden.
No,
Can I
not
roll stealth to see how well dead I am?
By all means.
Did you make like a little base for yourself where you're taxidermy going?
I'm not hidden. I'm craing and
Yeah, me too.
I'm not doing well at all. That's an 8.
You're not.
I just tear a bit of my clothes some more and I straighten my hair, cut all of it off, bad makeup, bruises everywhere.
Like, you can still see me breathing.
Like the blanket's blowing out and in.
Just on the sides, like...
The guards burst in, and one of them immediately kneels down in front of you. Alana, give me a deception check.
Help me! Ooh, dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20. Miss, what happened?
It was the terrorists. No.
They came through here.
Yeah, and they jumped out and they ran and they ran away and then they beat me up because I said that the corporation was all great and they tried to hurt me and they hurt my handbag and everything.
Another one of them is definitely stepping towards Nip.
If I'm on the ceiling, can I start skittering along to be behind the one going for Nip, just in case?
Yeah, sure. He just looks like he's going to poke it.
That's just my luggage.
Give me another deception check.
Ooh, that is 23.
Like, this is what her career is based on, lying.
Influencing people. This is just
I'm really nice leather.
This is just a new style. It's luggage that looks like actual people.
Okay, well, look, how far back did they jump off?
It was just like halfway between there and there, and I've just been crying, and everything is awful.
Right, remember to phone your insurance. And they start, they head towards the, they're going to start running towards the back of the train. However, as they do start running, the train lurches forwards.
So close.
And it's a very clumsy lurch. This isn't like train pulling away nicely. This is someone's gone from 0 to 100 in one lever stroke.
There's a 16-year-old in their first driver's ed trying to pull away from the traffic light, going...
Yep.
Bunny hopping all the way. Great! Can I start skittering towards the front of the train again? Because I'm a little worried.
by all means, you can start skittering towards the front of the train. You'll be going with the guards, who also find this very suspicious, and they turn.
Can I hop on one of their shoulders? They're much faster than I am.
Maybe a stealth roll.
With advantage because I'm a tiny, tiny spider?
Yeah.
Spider stealth.
Oh, thank God. 21!
21, fantastic.
Can you see her? No, you can't.
And
Touch yourself, tiny and small. Look
you-
out.
you are secreted away on this person's shoulder.
Ooh.
secreted or secreted?
Secreted, yeah. Secreted.
Doesn't that mean oozing?
It sounds like secretions.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, don't ask the
passes
English
on
as a
onto
second
lava.
language crowd, but it sounds secreted. Sounds like you're secreting.
It does. It really does.
I really don't want to be
I think-
secreted.
I think
Exuding
Oh,
things.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's like I secreted it upon my person, but it does sound like she's
Secreted, yeah. No, it's,
Please don't
Maybe just
ooze
say
me.
hidden. Maybe just say hidden.
Too young and pretty to who?
Whisked away.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
you're hidden.
She's
I've been
hidden.
using that word wrong for years.
Well, you're one of today's 10,000.
Yeah, every day's a school day here at the academy.
Can I just tell Nip to be luggage again and say, Nip, we're gonna go there and you're gonna be my luggage because I told them you're my luggage and they believe me. Come. Yeah, exactly.
Except I'm on my back, so I'm kind of doing the backstroke.
Yes. I'll leave like a big area between me and the guards, but just okay.
The guards run ahead. Tanifa, on their shoulders, you'll be the first to see the very stabbed old person sitting in a booth with their sandwiches with crusts cut off in front of them.
Is that dagger one I recognize from Jeshu?
Make me a history. Well, they're nodding. Make me a history roll. We'll set the DC real low.
History? Not like insight or perception or...
You can insight it if you want.
Yes! Something I don't have -1 in. Oh! Natural 20!
Yes. That dagger literally has Jeshu written on the hilt.
I don't feel good about killing innocent grandpa. At all.
It's not dead, just mostly dead. Maybe.
You're not there.
Which is
Well, by
slightly
now-
alive.
I'm morally judging you while I'm on the shoulder of one of the guards, okay? We'll deal with this. We'll deal with you later.
I mean, you did stab him enough that he was unconscious from blood loss. He is probably bleeding out.
And he's very old.
That means
He
his
was
heartbeat's
almost at
lower.
retirement.
Lower blood pressure. He's fine.
Thank you very much, the Maharishi, who has donated £5, which would seem the Streamlabs bug has cleared up. Thank you. Thank you for your
Hey.
perseverance.
Thank you.
Yeah, there was a bug. We haven't had any donations all day because like Streamlabs isn't connecting properly. But it seems like that's fixed. Yay, thank you. So next, Nip and Alana, you see an old person.
No. Nip, no, Nip, no. You still have fingers in your baggie. Eat your old fingers first.
But these are fresh
And still
and
alive.
aged.
And innocent. Let's go. You're a bag. You're not eating. Come on. Bag.
Anik, are you taking an extra advantage for yourself?
No, I need Nip to have this. I need Nip to make it through. Advantage goes to the luggage.
Nip, you get
As it's
advantage.
backstroking its way through the train. Yes.
Me holding it by the snout.
I'm sorry, Nip has earned this 10 times over.
I love Nip so much.
She does, as she like goes past, she is like picking like, you know, bits of things up and like sticking them to herself. So she looks more like luggage.
Are
I'm
you
sorry,
interacting?
Namarashi. Jeshu is not getting any advantage off of me. I gave it to him once. He murdered her grandfather. No.
Do either of you want to interact with this old person? You can see the blood draining from their nose as it's turning pale.
I will healing word the grandfather and say,
I just kind of lick up a bit of his nose blood and go back to being lucky.
There was enough bloodshed today. I say stop. No more. 1d4. That would be 4 plus 3. 7 hit points back to grandfather.
Grandfather feeling much better now after being stabbed for 8 and then, healed for 7.
Cover yourself, grandfather.
Oh! And he just sort of like stands, putting hands over nips. He's still, he's a grandfather, so he's still wearing a vest underneath, and like,
Long johns with the butt flap.
yeah, white string vest. I think possibly long johns as well. It gets cold late,
Maybe you should get off the train. That's better.
My
You just
uniform.
told him to jump off a moving train.
The train is
it's
now
moving? Oh, I'm
it's
sorry. No.
picking
all
up
terrible.
speed.
Don't get off the train. Keep safe.
The train is probably moving at a fair clip by now. Pretty quick.
Grandpa has some crocodile drool on his hand and his face.
He's sort of like wiping it on his long johns and Jessie, we pan to you quickly. I assume you've closed the door behind you.
Yeah, I lock it.
Yeah,
If it
well,
has
of course, it's locked in case terrorists try to get hold of the controls.
Yeah.
You can see a tunnel coming up ahead. It's downhill, so you're picking up speed even faster.
I'm going to try to, instead of just hitting buttons, take a moment to actually figure out what they do.
Great timing.
I press it gently. I am pressing it gently.
Could you give me an investigation check?
Oh man, this is going to be
I would
the
like to
second character.
non-lethally steer the train.
It's my advantage.
Orphanage.
You can use your
The
advantage.
trolley problem? No way. Just get both right.
No,
Okay.
it's just-
On a 14, you can see there are 2 levers. Both levers both control acceleration and braking.
Which one is pushed all the way to one side? Both of them?
No. One of them is pushed forward, the other one is pulled down.
Is this how trains really work? I don't know.
No, but this is
Okay.
sort of like the train from Final Fantasy VII.
I don't know. I was just curious. I've never looked at the controls of a
check
train.
the CCTV, see Grandpa being taken care of, and move them both to the middle.
Yeah, you hear the train speed up a little more. There's a as it speeds up a bit more.
this is going to be the second character of mine that dies in a train crash, and I hate you.
Thank you. I hate it.
Thanks, hate it.
If you say it, it sounds like tee-hee. So
Dang.
There's a corner coming up, Jessie.
oh, good.
No,
I know the
no.
2 levers.
Pull
I
the
take
lever,
damage. It
Jessica.
first goes to the spider form, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's at least 1 hit point I have.
Yeah.
I push them both forward.
The train doesn't respond.
Huh. I put them the opposite way as they were when we were barreling crazily.
The train speeds up some more.
I just started doing
What is
this.
wrong with
Oh,
this train?
every time you alternate, you will now be figuring out how you increase speed.
That is what it
After,
does
like,
in Final Fantasy.
Yes, it does.
5 times or so, I just sort of stop and just like,
Point of order. Would not the old man who now feels quite well be a little bit confused about the train being very fast and try to go forward as well and fix this?
He's a bit bewildered.
He just got lightly stabbed. I mean,
Yeah. I healed him.
He's gonna finish eating his sandwiches, and you damn well know it.
I know.
This is his
Unfortunately,
job.
on a 9, you may have healed him physically, but Mental
trauma.
health care is important, everyone. Please take a moment.
He's weeping into his jelly sandwich.
I mean, he got stabbed.
Lightly, stealthily.
Workplace
turns-
violence is a serious issue.
He turns to you, Alana, and says, "Have you seen my flask? It was a present from my dear wife. She passed some years ago."
Oh no. You're fine? Everything is fine. You'll see her soon. I'm guessing.
Oh no! My
Why
dear
is she-
grandchild.
Trying to lick his hand again, like,
Nip, no! No!
luggage.
Luggage.
The guards, all four of them, are hammering on the conductor's door, which is separating you from Jeshu.
Slight malfunction. Everything is on lockdown. It's stuck going very fast.
Is this an airtight door, or can a spider squeeze in somewhere?
It's one of those train doors, you know, the ones.
With the really wobbly ones where you can feel the air whooshing through, because that's the Dutch ones.
Oh no, we're talking about one of the UK ones where it's like,
Mm,
oh boy, yeah.
yeah.
Well, our
Yeah.
trains run on time, so.
Ours don't, you know.
No, they do not.
Ah, but the spiders can't get in. Apparently, that's very.
We might yet be saved. Are there any leaves on the track?
Ooh, is it lightly raining?
I
Are
did
we
just
getting
say
square from the leaves?
we entered a tunnel as we went downhill.
Oh.
And you can see out the windows pillars passing, separating this track from the other track. Support pillars, it would seem. And as the train starts to go round the corner, which Jeshu has very helpfully been speeding up, the whole train starts to lean to one side.
Of course it does.
Can Alana and her voluptuous bottom go to the other side to maybe counteract it a little bit?
Yeah, the luggage is gonna roll that way.
So as you all dive to that side, the track levels out, the carriage slams down, and it starts rocking the other way. Can everyone please make me a strength saving throw?
Oh.
With my -1 modifier, I'd love to.
That's a crit. That's 25. Strong luggage.
So I rolled 2 18s, but spiders have a strength of 2, so that's a 14.
That's still pretty good. Still pretty good. Oh! So as the carriage comes crashing down,
I can cling to walls. Whatever.
you hear as like one of the train wheels misses the tracks. You hear an awful sort of ding 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 sound as it hits several of the bollards. The train kicks up into the air. Tanifa and Nip, you are able to hold on to seats or something, and you are just fine. Alana, you are tossed in this train as the train goes through several of these bollards. We're going to say all of the guards holding their weapons and stuff and in a bit of a tangle, they all cop it big time as they all crash around. Jeshu and Alana, can you each please take 2d8 damage?
How's the grandpa?
Are you gonna
Did
roll
he
it?
make it?
Are you rolling the damage or are we rolling it?
Oh, I love for you to roll your own damage.
Seriously though, did grandpa make the strength check?
Grandpa did
Ooh.
not make the strength check.
Wait, can you give Grandpa your advantage?
You can
No.
give Grandpa advantage if you've got it.
I don't. I think I used mine to.
I wanted to eat Grandpa. I'm keeping my advantage.
I took 10 damage.
Okay.
It
I
hurt.
don't want to be a handbag.
Tanifa, you look like you are in deep, like, I don't know, philosophical trauma about this. Do
I
you or
am.
don't you give the Grandpa advantage?
No.
Well, you
In the
took
end-
it
in the
back
end-
over the grandpa.
In the end, he works for the wrong.
Wilfred.
Oh.
Yeah. Grandpa goes flying forwards into the soldiers.
Oh.
Hopefully he's just unconscious.
Again.
We've healed him before. We can heal him again.
After a few minutes of utter turmoil where...
Wait, minutes? Can't Jeshu freaking stop the train now?
A few seconds of turmoil as you don't know which way is up for a moment, as soil and everything is all over the place. The train rolls to a halt. Literally rolls, having taken out several of the pillars. And, hey y'all, you escaped.
I'm just gonna toss Grandpa a quick heel and run off, I guess. Like, are we countryside?
You're not countryside. You're in like the underground area, which is close to the slums. So
right, heel Grandpa, go hide in the slums.
I just want to check to see if any of the guards are dead or nearly dead or edible. Just like over there and just like have a quick look.
Nip, since these are generic guards, we will let that be up to you. If anyone feels sorry for these guards, I suggest you read the book Guards by Terry Pratchett, who literally wrote a whole book for this very reason.
I'm taking an arm.
I'm taking Grandpa's clothes off and then exiting the train.
I go back to
leave
Alana and there's just an arm hanging out my mouth, but I'm still in luggage pose.
You can, just be yourself, Nip. The luggage part is over. Let's go. Just, Oh, my head hurts.
I just take the arm out and pat you on the head with the hand.
No! Oh, God, yeah. Thank you. You're a sweetheart. I'm going to have to rebrand and everything. Oh.
Jeshu, did you have to stab the old man?
I didn't kill him.
Well,
He was mostly alive.
He was mostly dead when I healed him.
Well, I tried to put a band-aid on him.
Nose blood. Very nice.
let's just head into the slums, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I use my ear to the ground from my background? Oh, I don't know if I can put it in chat.
Yeah.
To try to figure out what the next step is.
Well, you would almost certainly know, as you are all wanted terrorists, that the next step will be to hide and escape the city. We'll say with that, Jeshu, that maybe you know of a safe house? One that is not linked to Garrett?
I know of a safe house that's not linked to Garrett.
Oh, that's good.
Far away? What's
And
far?
I think I won't be recognized like this. It's a new look.
I don't know. Your butt still looks like your butt.
I will wear a sack or something. And I take out my my butt pads because the butt is obviously fake.
No.
Nip is just staring like.
Yeah, you know,
And then
you
they,
do what you have to do.
Sidles up and tries to nibble on the pad. Like, what is this?
Oh yeah, you can eat them. I don't need them anymore.
I am going to write
I think
a
I'll
number.
go for boobs this time.
I'm going to write a number on my sheet of paper.
Oh.
Between 1 and 8. And I would like each of you to select a sector in which your safe house is. Between 1 and 8.
We each pick a safe house, or just Jeshu?
Between the 4 of you.
Oh.
Well, should we just say it's not an 8, because that's apparently not a good sector right now?
Definitely not an 8. I like 3. We've been a ways, so I feel like it wouldn't be 7 or 6.
I like 3. It's my favorite number.
I
I'll take it.
I like even numbers, but I'll go with the luggage.
Okay. And you can all make your way there. The safe house is well equipped. There's enough supplies there for you to not have to go out for any reason, although, Alana, you could decide to go out as you are disguised. It also has cable. Enough to get the news anyway.
Basic cable or like HBO and shit?
Basic.
Aww.
But it does give you a main line onto the news, which is very useful.
It is.
Is there anything you all would like to do before we wrap?
Well, I'm supposed to be heading to Spirit Gorge for my pilgrimage. So I'm gonna have to leave town.
Alana's disguised. You can
I'd
get
just be
us
a
disguised,
dog.
right? The rest of us.
Can I just look like a dog or a spider or a scorpion
Nipper's going to chew on that couch in the safe house.
or?
Nip, not again. Well, Nip, you've been my luggage successfully, and you can be my dog, Tanifa.
I think that's a very, very generous definition of successfully. Like, honestly.
Well, they believe me.
Like, I guess.
You really don't know how influencing works, do you? Anyway,
No.
I can just walk you out of the city. Nobody will see who I am right now, and I'm just a very charming, very interesting, very gorgeous stranger
Right.
who's
I
just
can
leaving.
pierce my nose. Handle.
What does the news say? Are there like checkpoints and lockdowns and
Yeah.
Scrat? Oh, he's just to goodbye to something that was bad timing. I'm sorry. Tell us about the news.
Yes. The news continues the look for any people associated with Tornado, the eco-terrorist company. Eco-terrorist groups, rather.
Company. He made a quarterly profit.
There are a number of arrests made. People that you've never seen before. People that you don't think actually had anything to do with Tornado. Like, some of them look like businessmen from opposing businesses.
Yeah.
However,
I'll just be
there's...
like, wow, there's more people in our group than I thought. I thought I met everyone.
And the newsreaders are very much hyping everything up as well.
Yep.
They're sitting there and saying, oh, more arrests in connection with the eco-terrorist bombing in Sector 8 as the core of the terrorism just gets deeper and deeper. Some now suspect an inside job, yada, yada, yada. It's a few days until a new storyline is given where they say... latest from Sustainability Corp, their private police have investigations have led to news that Sector 7 actually houses more terrorists than any other sector. It's said that, in fact, by their calculations, there cannot be anyone but terrorists in that sector.
Oh
Why would we all live in one sector together?
We're not sure what they're planning, but remedial action is in place.
no. Are they going to kill everyone in that sector?
What's remedial mean?
Well, extra.
You also see the arrest of Grandpa.
Oh, monster!
Nipper just occasionally asks, do I get chickens? With Garrett said I could have chickens.
Yeah, well, I don't know if there's going to be chickens, Nip. And where did they take Grandpa? Where are they taking all these people?
Breaking news! There is conflict at the Sector 7 pylon, where it seems Sustainability Corp police are fighting with active Tornado terrorists around the main support for that sector. The main support, of course, holds up the entire plate, and should it fall, everyone in that sector would be devastated.
You must instruct additional pylons.
Is anyone up for
I just put that in chat.
anyone up for some more fighting, guys? I mean, I'm kind of bored, and let's prevent people from dying.
Pulls
who's
them
dying?
all out from under the couch.
The half-eaten couch.
Let's
Yes,
go,
I
Nip.
can try to be a hero for once.
Yeah. Okay. No more slightly stabbing innocent people. Okay.
He
Let's
got arrested. He was a terrorist.
Mm-hmm. Sure, Tanifa. Let's go. Let's be terrorists.
Massy luggage.
Apparently, we're terrorists now.
Well, you were. Anywho, let's go.
Okay.
And as you all rush to this construct where there is indeed fighting, although most of it is plants and they are just covering to try and crush the sector, all of you can rush there to aid. But that is a story for another day.
We made it out alive. I didn't die in a train wreck.
So everyone,
I'm so glad I didn't get arrested.
I hope you all enjoyed that.
Grandpa.
I don't know how you avoided
You
getting arrested,
stabbed
piece of
him!
luggage.
That was amazing.
I have fully adopted Nip. She's going to be my companion. I will
Yeah.
make sure she has fingers.
Nip
She's
has
my new
decided
friend.
her second name is Luggage now. She's Nip
Yes.
Luggage.
Nip luggage.
We'll just follow Alana around. It's like,
It's a shame no one nipped that one in the bud.
I was
I
waiting for
was
something
waiting
like
for that one. Yeah.
Like every 2 or 3 days,
Don't
Anifa's
shame
just
the
going to
Nip.
ask, so, when are we meeting Garrett?
Oh, honey.
yep.
Well, everyone, let's go round. Let me know what your favorite part was. This is one of my favorite one-shots to run. You all did it quicker, actually, than most. Like, you know, there's not usually time to have Grandpa in there, but well done. Yeah, we'll go around and tell us who you are, where you can find each other, and all of that wonderful things that you do. We'll start this time the other way around with Lana-Lise Ver. Ver?
Leesvoer. Leesvoer. Lana Leesvoer. Yes! Exactly.
Leesvoer.
Leesvoer.
Leesvoer,
Yeah.
got it.
Lana Leesvoer just about anywhere. And you can catch me from October 2nd on the Call of Cthulhu stream thingy, which Anixter is going to say more about. And my favorite part? Yeah, I just love my luggage. It's just Nip is... I just love Nip. I just love Nip.
Fantastic. Well, that's a perfect segue for Shakespeare.
Hello! So I am Shakes, also known as Shakespeare. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Shakespeare. All of the information of the other games I play will be there somewhere, I'm sure. But it's very late and I can't remember them all. My favorite part has to be just Alana's constant, no, put it down, put it, stop, no, put it down. Come here, we're leaving. No fighting, come on. Just like, as someone who spends a lot of time around toddlers, it's just like, oh, this is what it's like to be on the other side of that equation.
Yeah. I have 2 children, so I have my mom voice down.
Yeah, it was perfect. I just really love the idea of just like mouth like clasping onto this massive construct, like just like fine. It's just so perfect. I love it. I love Alana. Just influence a bard. That's brilliant. The whole game was just so great.
Perfect. I love the Influencer Bard. I personally think that should be a new subclass.
Yeah. Insta-bard.
Yeah. Next around, we have Holly at Sagephilia.
Oh, hi. I'm Holly. I'm at Sagephilia here on Tuesdays and Twitter when I remember I have a Twitter. My favorite part, I actually really loved the layout of all the pipes and the pylons and stuff of getting down and then getting back up with the timer. I thought that was a really cool mechanic. And I like sort of, especially not having a brainy party, kind of having to like puzzle through how to get there and get down and what to do after that. That was really cool.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And last but most certainly not least, Anixter.
Oh, hi. I'm Aniek. On Twitter, you can find me at Anikster. Starting October 2nd, I'm running a Call of Cthulhu game on Welcome to the Party. And my favorite part, a little torn. I went for a bio break. I came back, and there was a bleeding, gently, stealthily stabbed old man who was eating sandwiches. A day from retirement. Jam sandwiches with the crust cut off. 1 day from retirement with a bag full of freshly baked cookies. Or just the backpedaling luggage. Little Torn.
In
They were
hindsight
both
as well.
amazing.
His wife passed, so you know he baked them cookies himself, you know?
I
like-
know, and
And
the
his
drawings from the
family.
grandchildren is just.
I mean, you know, he baked them with the grandchildren. They
Oh,
put
yeah.
all the like sprinkles
Yeah.
on and everything.
Yeah, they probably have like the misshapen faces in where they've like tried to arrange the
Yeah,
chips.
with
and
love
everything.
and chocolate chip cooking.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just But yeah, that was an interesting return from the bio. I put my headset on and I was like, I leave for 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Call goes to hell.
I'm with chat as well. I was definitely, I wasn't expecting to put the train controls in, but when they did, Holly, you couldn't have more textbookly gone for, exactly how to make the train go
I thought
faster.
you were the
How
one who
would
played.
you
I
have
thought you were the
played?
one who played Final Fantasy. It is how it goes in the game. It's like
What
every
is
time you.
the braking mechanic? I need to know. What do you
Yeah, how do you
to
make it slower?
You pull them both back.
Ah.
Forward, back. Forward, back.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
God,
You push them both forward, but you never pulled them back. Like, you push them forward, it's like nothing happens. If you'd have then gone back,
levers, if it's just that.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's also just having a party where no one has an int higher than 10 and 2 of them have it under 8.
Yep.
Fantastic.
We're just not that smart.
No, I was
No.
perfectly happy to follow all of you. I'm still confused where Garrett went.
Yeah. So apparently, with an intelligence of 10, I was the smart one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I also 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mine was 7.
8.
Oh.
She's a
well,
handbag. She doesn't need to be smart.
I'm
well, everyone.
pretty.
It's about time we started getting ready for our next game. So I'm going to put another 20 minutes on the clock. Yeah, another 20 minutes on the clock. And we will be back in a while. I hope you all had fun. Please check out the closing links, which include all the places you can find us, interact with us, and all that other good stuff. Thank you very much, Shakes, for the Subway bit cheer. Now I want a Subway. Every time. Also check out our sponsors, Mage Hand Press and Bird in the Storm Publishing, whom we're very proud to have as our sponsors. Go and check them out and all their merch. You can get a discount on Mage Hand Press merch if you use our special code MHP Scrap. We'll be back in around. Oh, I've done it again. I should really like update the thing before I change it. We'll be back very shortly with the third of our games today in our 12-hour stream. It is called something Crimson Court. Revenge of the Crimson Court, he says.
Revenge of, yeah.
Yes, thank you. So we'll be back with that very soon. I hope you all enjoyed this little Final Fantasy VII hack. It's one of my favorites. Keep on evoking emotions. We'll see you in around 20 minutes. Bye.
Hey everyone.